This is not the one I want. See most of the cutting board. Cutting mat. Oh no, you can't. Yeah, there's most of it. Max, what do you want? Dickhead. Oh yeah, Max. I really should have chat somewhere where I can see it. I'm not muted. Okay. Yeah, this is trying to run my projector and OBS and everything with only one monitor sucks. I'm assuming everything is working. Damn it. Already lost chat. Can you hear me? Cool. I guess I'll just have to leave OBS and everything in the background until I'm done cutting this stuff out. And I need a phone stand for chat. I'm not prepared, as usual. I'll just lean it on my stream deck and see if it pushes all the buttons. I better make sure these are actually the parts that I need. Gus, don't lay on the fabric. Dickhead. I think I need a number 9 and a number 8. I've written on here somewhere. Yep. Because I screwed this up yesterday. So I need one of these. Don't have any real pattern weights yet, so I just use cans of mushrooms. Because why not? Can you even see anything that I'm doing? Or is it just the back of my head? Yeah, because I probably will knock it in the floor at some point. I'm building a new cutting table sometime soon, I hope. And I'm thinking about putting a sheet of steel on top of it and using magnets. I should probably just trace this and cut it. This table sucks. It's too small. I think it's 36 by 48, and I've cut some bag panels on this for big roll top bags and stuff that are way bigger than the table. And that is not easy to do, or convenient anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of those neodymium magnets, the rare earth ones, off of Amazon, and 3D print some handles for them. They should stick like a sumbitch. I'm gonna use 16 gauge or 12 gauge somewhere in there, thick steel. They ought to really stick to that. And I'd use thicker than that, but I need to move it by hand, so I need to make sure I put all the marks on this because I keep doing this and then not putting all the dots and everything on it, having to redo it. Yeah, I've just got this one. I don't know if you can even see it. No, you can't see it. Uh, it's an Epson short throw I got used. It's sitting on a. People actually keep asking how tall that box is. It's like a 5-inch tall Waywack box, sitting right on the table. No, 6-inch tall Wayback box. I was thinking about getting one of the ceiling mount ones until I did the research on it, and I think I paid like $120 or something like that for this Epson, and it's awesome. And sitting on the table, the projection is so big, it's actually projecting on my shirt. So I'm going to make an 8 by 10 table, and I think if I put it like 14 or 16 inches over the top of the table, it'll probably cover the entire 4 or 8 by 10 tabletop, or 4 by 8, whatever the fuck. I'm highly confused. Yeah, 4 by 8. Thought about making it 4 by 10, but or 5 by 10. But a 4 by 8 sheet of plywood is real easy to get, so I'll keep the cuts to a minimum. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the Epson, if you wanted a mount for that, it'd have to be pretty substantial because it ain't light. And this, well, patterns are the only thing I use it for. I project top stitching patterns on upholstery fabric panels too. It's pretty good for that. Better write down what this is or I'm going to forget. Where the hell my chalk? There it is. Actually, what is this? 9. And then what did they say the other one was I needed? An 8? There goes my rotary cutter. Where is 8? Right there. And you can kind of see. Yeah, put it right in the light, dumbass. Part of the problem with my table, that leg is covering the whole damn tabletop. See what my view looks like here. Well, you can see most of it. One of my cameras isn't working. I was going to try to do a view where you can see the whole table, but Droid Cam OBS, for some reason, is refusing to work. And rather than fight with it, I figured I'd just go ahead and get this shit cut out. And then I'll fight with it later. Now, the OBS I haven't really had that much trouble with lately, other than the last time it updated, it broke my Stream Deck, and I had to redo a bunch of shit on my Stream Deck. But in the Droid Cam OBS, I've never had a problem with it until now, and now it just doesn't fucking work at all. And I don't even know why. There's no reason for it that I can figure out. And it's not just on the one phone that I tried it on. I have 2 Android phones that I tried it on, and neither one of them will connect. So I'm not sure what is causing the issue. Or I'd have a better view of this. That would probably just be the back of my head anyway, so which is probably what you're seeing right now. But I'm working with what I got. Well, I got more stuff, it just don't work. Oh shit, there's a seam right there. That's the problem with working the drop cloth. At least it's cheap. And there's a lot of it. What the hell's the edge? Oh, there's a seam there too. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a what the hell did they call that thing? An OBS bot, Tiny SE, in my new sewing room when I get it set up, because there's no way I could put a 8x10 cutting table or 4x8 cutting table in this room. I wish it was 8x10. Maybe. That's probably too big. But it tilts and zooms and all kinds of fancy shit, so I could have a whole room cam. Because that's what I was going to use my phone for, but now it's pissing me off. So. And it won't zoom or tilt, and the room is pretty big. And I work on multiple sewing machines, so it'd be nice to have one that I could aim at the machines instead of having to move the entire camera setup. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're not just looking at the back of my fucking head, but I think you are. Well, it doesn't help when I can't see. Yeah, you are just looking at the back of my fucking head. I usually have two monitors so I can see what's going on. Where can I put that where you're not looking at the back of my fucking head? Or I can just, I'll just do it. Kind of awkward. You just have to look at my arms. Yeah, that'll work. I can't wait for the new cutting table. Because this little one, I got irritated and tired of using this little one years ago. Oh, that was stupid. I think I only screwed up those two parts. Do my damn scissors over there. Damn it. Pushing fucking buttons. Alright. We'll be switching to the sewing machine eventually. Hopefully. See if I can screw this whole thing up again. I'm going to actually figure out where the hell that pocket goes this time and mark it with chalk. Or I will screw it up again, because that's what I do. I need to get some actual pattern weights, or my pattern weights are going to end up in burritos or something. And then I won't have any. Well, using one of these sitting down kind of sucks. Screw that. If I stand up, you have to look at the back of my fucking head. Okay, there are supposed to be notches in that. Was this an 8? I think this is an 8. Yeah. Make sure all the notches and dots are in the right places. Because I keep doing that. Throwing the mouse on the floor, because why not? max. You want. I think that's all of them. Nope, missed one. Oh, worked on there, Sharpie. Oh yeah, I need to figure out what side that pocket goes on, or I will screw it up again. Where's the other leg? There it is. Tried to figure it out last time and I still fucked it up, so see if I can do it again just for fun. I got you. I do that pocket. I think it goes like that, but on this side. Probably looking in the back of my head again. I've just the best camera angles. Lay all these out so I can find them. I'm going to need that piece. Okay, I think that is it for the projector. This one's already done. Well, has a pocket on it anyway. I don't know whose hair that is. Says I have 4 viewers. I'm going to have to go to the BRB screen for a minute and move to a sewing machine. I will be right back. Of course, I've been muted this whole fucking time because I'm an idiot. I'm going to find where I was in the video. I should have wrote down the time. So, usually I thread this before I start, but I'm just completely prepared today. And you can see what I'm doing, kind of. Yeah, I marked, or when it was on the table, I actually pinned the pocket to the correct side, so I only have a 90% chance of screwing this up instead of 100. I have a scrap around here somewhere to make sure this thing's working, because I have made that mistake before. Just because it was working yesterday, if I don't check, I'll end up ripping the freaking stitches out. Cool. Yeah, I've got the numbers written on most of these pieces in the seam allowance. And like I said, these are just a test pair anyway, so if a little bit of Sharpie mark shows, who cares? I started using that this thing with blue chalk in it, but you can't just buy the blue chalk. You got to buy a 20 pack, and it's got 10 white ones and one blue one, and then a bunch of other colors. I wish you could just buy 10 of the blue ones, because I use a lot of this canvas, so I end up using a Sharpie. Uh, Now to remember what the hell I'm doing. cut the notch in that one. I just marked it. Oh, that probably would have been good to know before I did the other leg, because I probably just ironed some chalk into it. I've got some, I don't remember what they call them, uh, pens for marking this stuff, but if you iron over it, it disappears, which is less than helpful sometimes. Why does that not even try to line up? Is this the right piece? Oh, I think I just pinned it on there crooked. Close enough. And so I don't have much use for those pins in a lot of cases because they just disappear. And I had the ones that disappear over time, and at the speed that I do my projects, it turns out those are completely useless because the marks disappear before I get back to working on it. Some of this I remember because I've done it 3 times or twice now. This will be the third time. I hope there's not a fourth time, unless it's because I'm making this out of actual decent fabric instead of this drop cloth crap. Oh damn! I almost put that one in the right spot. Make sure I'm doing this the right way. I really hope this is in the right spot. Oh, I forgot something I should do. Since this is a self-oiling machine, still not used to that servo. If you're using one of these and you're not running it fast, before you start, you got to unthread it and gas on it for a minute so it oils the thing. I mean, it probably still oils it, but that way, you know for sure you get to watch the oil come up in the sight glass. And I don't want to have to replace this machine because I didn't do that because it's so simple until I find an upgrade because I'm kind of keeping my eyes out for one with the automatic back tack and thread cutter and stuff in it. Not because I need it, because I want it and I can't control myself. Thinking about when I move into the new uh, sewing room, moving my main computer in there and streaming with it, because I can have 4 monitors on that one. I just saw him do that and I already don't remember what he did. Okay. Oh, and he wants me to iron this crap. Eh, Forgot the backpack. Okay, now I flip it to the back. Or no, did he trim that? I think I was supposed to do that before I stitched it down. Get rid of some of the bulk. Now I flip it to the back. This part I remember. I do this and then I go check it against the other one and see if I've screwed it up again. The projector is still set up. So if I did, I can go fix it. Well, cut out another one. We end up using that whole damn drop cloth just to make one fucking pant leg. I have to make a bag next stream so I at least can attempt to look like I know what I'm doing. You all right, Gus? Huh. Are these supposed to sound like a power line transformer? I don't remember making that noise yesterday. Well, it seems to be working. Yeah, I don't remember it humming like that yesterday. Seems like only the bottom one's getting hot. I hope this iron doesn't go bad, because the way I am, I'll probably get one that's like massive overkill because I can't help myself. I probably should do that more often. That works pretty good. This part I remember. I better make sure though, because uh-oh, probably remember wrong and I'll just screw it up. What the hell is that? Oh, yep, that's what I thought. Oops. I probably should have checked that before I started. I done run out of bobbin thread. I knew that was going to happen. I hate these fucking drawers. Can never remember which way the bobbin turns in the housing, or the bobbin case, because I have too many damn machines. Oh, let's do that again and actually have thread in it this time. What do you know? You know, I need that other pocket piece. This one. Oh, I really hope I haven't screwed this up. Now is when I find out. I did it again, I think. Yeah, I fucking did it again. I laid it out on the damn table so I wouldn't do this. And I still fucking did it again. Yeah, did the exact same fucking thing. No, I think this goes in the stove. Yeah, I even, like I said, I laid it out next to the other one. I still fucking did it wrong. Fuck. And once again, I don't have anything else lined up to do. That's really fucking irritating. And I can try to seam rip this shit off of here. Fuck. I can't even see the damn stitches. I don't even think that was a stitch I just pulled out of there. I think I just cut the weave. Shit. What do I do with the other fucking bad one? So the question is, do I want to cut out another one real quick and see if I can do it 3 fucking times, or do I just go do something else? Because I'm pretty sure I can do it 3 times. My stream deck seems to have completely died. That's handy. Son of a bitch. What's going on with that now? Oh, just had to open the program. So do I move back to the projector or do I turn this off? Hmm. I have made an hour until I screwed up. That's pretty good. If nothing else, it padded the count. If I keep screwing up, they'll offer me affiliate again. Yeah, the thread color matches perfectly on that. So if I try to rip it, I'm going to end up cutting into the weave anyway because the weave is so coarse. So if I try to rip that thing off of there, I'll just ruin it anyway. And it is like a $15 drop cloth that I'm cutting it out of, and I still have 3/4 of it left. Wish I had a different computer for the projector because I have to unplug a monitor and stuff from this one to make it work. Shit. I still have most everything that I was using out. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Then I was muted again because I'm a fucking idiot. I need to set up an alert so people can buzz me when I keep forgetting to unmute the fucking thing. At least I remember what parts that I need because I just freaking did this. Get that out of this. Yes. Yeah, this is. I mean, paper pattern would actually come in handy this time because I keep having to reset up. I'm not used to doing uh, garment stuff, and the first time I did this and cut everything out, I didn't put any of the dots or anything on it, and I had to come back and do it again. And then I sewed the sleeve to the fucking neck hole, had to cut out the entire top again. And then now I've done that same fucking pant leg wrong twice, which is making me kind of want to get some kind of computer or something that I can hook up on this projector and just leave it there so I don't have to screw up my stream rig to do this. Normally I don't cut stuff out on stream because of this, but I would if I had a dedicated, even an old dinosaur turd computer would probably do it. I wonder if I can find a laptop on Marketplace for $100 or something. Because I'm using this one I'm streaming off of as a laptop, but I'm using it for the stream, the projector, the 3D printer, and my embroidery machine. So I could set up, I had one for the projector, I could put the embroidery machine close to it, and I could use that machine, that computer for both. and not have to undo everything. Yeah, I'm learning that making clothing is a pain in my ass. I know there's people running their projector off of a tablet, but I'm not sure how they're doing that because my tablet doesn't have an HDMI output. And I don't think this, I've never even really looked. Does this even have wireless? I don't see anything that says wireless on it. Oh yeah, I really jumped in the deep end. I've never made a shirt or pants, so I'm making coveralls. Several people have told me that that's stupid. That I should have done the others first, but I don't need pants and I don't really need a shirt. But finding a pair of coveralls that aren't just absolute fucking garbage is impossible. Because I've looked. I even looked at the expensive ones. And they're all just crap. Of course, the pockets aren't sewn onto the inside of the legs, so they're better than what I'm making so far. I know there's a spot I can cut that out that doesn't have a seam in it somewhere. I used to get Carhartts, but I bought some Carhartt pants a while back. Actually, that's probably like 15 years ago. And the same day, I bought some Kirkland cheap ass pants from Costco. I still have a couple pairs of the Kirklands. The Carhartts lasted me 6 months or something before they started coming apart. So I'm not giving them any more money. The 50 or whatever the hell the dollar they were Carhartts got outlasted by $15 fucking Costco pants. And I was welding in the Costco pants when the Carhartts blew up, so I put them through the same shit. Carhartts are overpriced garbage. I think I might need more mushrooms. Yeah, it's amazing how bad some of the stuff has gotten. I have a Chinese-made prime weld TIG welder that has more features than it was $800, 750 something like that. And then I've looked at the Miller Dynasty that's like 3 grand or 3,500 by the time you can actually use it. It doesn't have as many settings and shit as my $700 Chinese turd. In my $700 Chinese turd, I TIG welded half-inch thick aluminum with it, and it didn't explode because that's why I TIG welded half-inch aluminum with it. That's one of the first things I did with it when I got it, because if it was going to blow up, I was going to do it while it was still in warranty. It still works fine. And Guy I know with the Dynasty 280, I think it is. I think he's had to put like 4 circuit boards in that damn thing. And millers are not cheap. The Prime Weld is the only welder that I have that's not a miller that I use. I've got a Lincoln that I got from my grandpa that I don't use, but I don't need to use it because I have a better miller. Well, then the what they're calling Singer sewing machines nowadays, it says Singer on it, but that's not what it is, as far as I'm concerned. When they quit using the original logo, that the machines turned into garbage. I rant about that enough in Discord. I won't do it here. Oh yeah, I don't actually have a really good pair of work boots anymore. But then I'm not a steel toed or anything. But then I'm not crawling around in iron piles and welding on dumb farm shit anymore. So well, as much. I still do it once in a while because some of my friends have that kind of stuff, and they knew better than to do it themselves because I'll see whatever they did and I'll point out what's wrong with it and I'll make fun of them, so they just have me do it. I got better welders than they do anyway. I really should get some actual pattern weights one of these days. Make sure everything's still working. Uh, Looks like everything's still working. If I do this again, I am throwing these fucking overalls in the scrap bag. So go ahead and place your bets on how likely it is that these are definitely going to end up in the scrap bag. Yeah, I did last time and I still fucked it up. I'll have to pay closer attention this time. So I'll be even more pissed off when I fuck it up. But that'll be fun too. I even laid the opposite leg on a frickin' table to make sure they were mirrored, and I still pinned the fucking thing to the wrong side. Oh, I didn't account for you sew it on the front, then you flip it around the back. That's what I did. So I sewed it on the back, then flipped it around to the front. That's what I fucking did. Okay. I have to find something small I can make out of this canvas that I can cut parts out of the half a dozen fucked up pant legs I'm going to have. I'll probably get grocery tote handles out of a couple of them. Or a couple handles anyway out of one of them. I think I need to make some more of those. I keep giving the damn things away. I go to the store and I don't have any in my van. So I'll probably be streaming that here sometime. Maybe after this, because I've done that often enough that I'll just bang those out and I won't fuck them up. Actually, you know, I'm a fucking idiot. I could have cut the replacement pocket piece out of that leg. Shit. Oh well. Worst case scenario, they'll end up as filling in the dog bed, because that's where all my extra crap ends up. Well, I salvaged some Levi's the other day. I'm not going to use the waistbands and stuff from that, because might as well just stuff it with bricks. It needs to have at least a little bit of padding to it. Even though my boys tend to sleep on the concrete floor and don't seem to mind, so maybe they wouldn't even notice. I don't know. I think that's all the marks. Let's make sure, because I don't want to have to set this up again today, because I left some fucking marks off it, but I left the mark off. Now the notches. And I could see the marks pretty good. You might not be able to see them so well on the crappy webcam that I'm using, though. Let me see. What the hell is my... Oh, my preview is so small you can't see anything anyway. Oh, you can kind of see them. And then, no, you can't see that at all. You can see it now. Yeah, you can kind of see that. I'm not even sure what that line is for. That might be where the zipper goes or something. I mean, I do it with Sharpie, but I probably should just do it with Sharpie. Okay, now this piece goes where? Probably don't want to look at the back of my fucking head. And my stream deck has died once more. Okay, here's the one that I did yesterday that's not screwed up. Other than all the fraying from moving it around for like 4 months. So if I put it on there, then when I flip it around the back, it'll be right. And that is what I did last time. I didn't think that it, or remember that I was going to flip it around the back because I pinned it to the back when I should have pinned it to the front. Okay, now if I fuck it up, I'm really going to rage quit. Where the hell did all the rest of the pieces go? That's a completed one, yeah. I hope that's all the pieces and I haven't lost any. Set my layout back up, and then I'll move back over to the 491. Now I need to look for another computer just to make this easier. Or just do what I've been doing and not cut on stream. Oh, that's not right. Okay, so Stream Deck is dead again. I'll fix that again. The preview keeps freezing. Or am I not streaming anymore? So no one gets motion sick. I will be right back. And I'll probably forget to unmute it again. I told you I'd forget to unmute it every fucking time. No, it's always on my end. I have this really handy button right here that lights up when it's not muted, and I still don't remember to unmute it. Like I said, I need to find someone that can help me set up some notifications and stuff, and I need one that's some really obnoxious sound that only I can hear, or everyone can hear, either way, that people can play to remind me to unmute the fucking thing. Even though, half the time there's nobody in the stream, but you're fairly consistent. And a few other people show up for at least a few minutes. If I really get to using this iron, I'm going to have to put that uh, iron board on the legs or something so I can just put it behind me. Something with wheels under it. Or mount it as a wing on my stream card or something, because it's always right where I'm working. And that way it would move between my machines. So I might just do that. I'll have to use the iron a lot more for that, though. I'm kind of not a fan. I probably should do. People keep telling me. Oh, oops. Supposed to put that other stitch on there. Oh well. What the hell was that? I don't see nothing. Maybe a bird flew into the window. Okay, now I need that other piece of pocket that I have attempted to sew onto something 3 or 4 times now. Hopefully this is the last fucking time. Wait, is this even the right piece? Yeah. This really, really better be the right one. I'll be damned. I did it right that time. But now I don't remember what to do. Huh. And I've lost my Stream Deck again. I need to figure out why it's doing that. I've like triple checked. Well, more than that because I've fucked it up twice now. But now that you mentioned it, I'm going to check it again. Yep, still the right way. Uh, it shouldn't be because it's plugged in, and it just now started doing it. It's never done this before. Oh, there it's back. Yeah, it's I've never had this problem before, and I'm not running any new programs or anything. I don't understand. I mean, it's quick enough to reset. Yeah, this laptop is old enough that if I unplugged it from power, I think it would probably just shut off because I think the battery's toast. Where even is that plugged in? Oh yeah, it's in. It's not plugged into the hub, which I know the hub is working because I'm streaming the video, the tutorial video off the hub, or off the USB in the hub, flash drive. Okay, that's what I thought. And I don't think they've updated it recently because usually that's what breaks them is they'll update it, which improves everything to the point that it doesn't work anymore. Because that just makes all the sense. I haven't streamed in a while, so they, I mean, usually when it updates, it tells you, but who the hell knows? OBS did just update. Maybe it's OBS that broke it, because that's also a thing that happens. Or it updated when I turned it on. It might not have been a recent update, because I haven't streamed in I don't even know how long. Pretty sure I know what I need to do, but I want to make sure. That's what I thought. It's a good thing the seam allowance is nice and wide on this because this shit is exploding. If I ever make another test of any kind of clothing with this, I'm going to serge all the seams as soon as I cut them so this doesn't happen. Because this shit is everywhere on my floor. And all over my clothes. And it's even worse when I run it through the industrial serger. It throws the fibers from this shit everywhere. Yeah, I'll probably keep the shop back in the sewing room. What do you know? I finally get to go to a new step. Instead of repeating myself over and over and over again. Just for fun. Oh, apparently you're supposed to serge the edge of the pockets. I do not have a camera set up on that. Because my other camera's not fucking working. That's handy. Unless I do it with the domestic. I haven't even plugged this thing in like 8 months. I should probably just use it as I knock everything in the floor. Because I haven't used it in 8 months, it probably isn't going to work for some reason, and I'll spend the next half hour fixing it. But that'll be fun too. Does anybody know how this works? Aha. Every time I use this, I remember why I don't like using it. Well, it's working. And it has enough thread on it to probably last through the whole project. So it just sounds like it's thrashing itself to death compared to my industrial. I can't even remember the last time I used this for a project. It's really hard to push the foot lift with your foot when it doesn't have that. I end up stepping on the foot pedal for the singer and crapping my pants. Oops. I really didn't want to do that. That was stupid. Shit. Well, that was dumb. Yeah, I know, they sound horrible. I kind of run the knife a little bit into the seam allowance, but that don't hurt nothing. I mean, it works, and it works pretty good. It just, I really don't like the way it sounds. It really sounds like it's thrashing itself to death. Which I know is normal, but you know, it's about stepped on the singer pedal. It does work pretty good. I should probably use it more than I do. But usually I have the other camera set up where I can either put it on the cutting table or the Juki. And if it's on the Juki, I always use it, even though doing this with the 5 thread would be overkill. This is actually more appropriate. Now, where the hell do I put this thing? I need a table or something to set that on. Out of the way. I wonder if the cord will reach over here. Yep. Because I may end up needing that again. Oh, this is not the step I expected. Okay, which butt cheek is the pocket supposed to go on? Or does it have pockets on both? I don't even remember. Oh, it has pockets on both. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it only had a pocket on one side. Said right side's facing. So, wait a minute. Oh no. Okay, that one goes on that. Oh, cool. I thought I screwed up months ago, but I did not. Or if I did, I haven't found it yet. Uh, uh-oh. That can't be right. Oh, he's going down the leg. I don't think that's right. Aren't those supposed to match? Does anybody even know what I'm looking at? Am I doing this backwards? I think I'm doing this backwards. Yeah, that's wrong. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was very concerned there for a minute. Yeah, this side goes on this piece over here that's folded up. Well, that's why I'm checking. But why is it his video sucks? Yeah, his video kind of sucks. He has it folded up so it looks like it's even. Yeah, there should be some notches in this somewhere. Let's see if they line up. Huh, it lines up when you do that. Well, other than I didn't pin that in the right place. I was about to end up with the sleeve on a neck hole again. Why is there a wrinkle in that? What? Doing what the dude in the video says. He says go down this seam. And I'm pinning it, I can't ruin it. Yeah, I'm following his instructions. It's just when he, in the video, if you watch it, when he started up there, it looked like these lined up. So I was wondering what the hell was going on. But if you look at the horrible instructions, the picture makes it a little clearer. Because they are horrible instructions. I think I'm pissing Gus off. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to want me to sew this. Haven't got that far in the video yet. I don't even know why I pinned this. I usually don't. On a long straight run like this, I usually just run it through the machine. Yep, that's what he wants. Just make sure that's the right way. Yep. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it the right way. And I might run this through that serger again. Yeah, I'm going to follow the instructions because I have no idea what I'm doing. You probably know better at this point. But I've done some bag patterns where I know how to make bags, so I'll just do it the way I want to do it. And then I realized that they did it that way for a reason. And I've screwed myself. Wish this thing had a handle on it. Well, I'm getting some use out of this turd. If I was doing this with my Juki, I wouldn't need to sew it with the Singer actually, because it does the construction stitch or the safety stitch on the side. But it also doesn't do 5/8. Well, that's kind of shit. Oh well, it'll be fine. I'm assuming he wants me to do the other leg. what assuming gets you. Yep. Uh, I already kind of forgot what he did. You can't see what I'm doing anyway. God, this is just frayed all to hell. I wonder how much of the seam allowance I've lost. I really should have serged these pieces. Ow. Turn it on, dumbass. Well, that's not right. What just happened? Aha. Where the hell does this thread go? This is the lower looper, I think. Fuck this. I'm not gonna spend the time it's gonna take me to remember where the hell that goes. When I have this right behind me. Oh, it broke immediately. It didn't surge any of it. That's so much nicer. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's hammering itself to death. It's nice. It's fast. It doesn't do whatever that plastic piece of shit just did. What the hell do I do now? I've actually been thinking I might pass that 1034D onto someone else that thinks it's a good machine and get a 3-thread industrial serger. Because my new sewing room is big enough, I probably have room for it. Or I could, that's what I ought to do. I ought to restore my marrow and just use it. Because the marrow would do this. And I already have it. I just don't have a table or a motor or anything for it. Fuck! This little guy that weighs like 50 pounds. Because it's pretty much solid cast iron. Could you still hear the industrial? Because it's still winding down. Okay. This actually does look more or less like what's on this video now. And the thing is I don't go anywhere to sew. I never have. I haven't taken any classes or so portability. I mean, I've got all the uh, domestics in cases behind me. Those are all portable. They're so portable that they stay on that bottom shelf and I never take them out because I would rather sew with this or the one over there or any of the other industrials that I have. If I was going, and I know a lot of people go to quilting classes and stuff. If I was doing that, maybe, but if I wanted to make a quilt, I would just make it at home anyway. Or there's a 90-year-old or close to 90-year-old lady that I could go to her house, and she's been quilting every day since like 1989. I'll just have her show me how. I service her machines once in a while. Hey, anybody in there that can ban that piece of shit? Or should I do it? Yeah, bend them like 3 or 4 more times just to make sure it sticks. I approve of that. I hope they get multiple notices that they got banned. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that'd be funny. Even though it's a bot and no one will ever see it. I don't even think I'm going to use the. Oh no, that I don't have a five. The Juki doesn't have 5/8 seam allowance thing that the guy's got this set up for. So otherwise, I'd just sew it together with the damn Juki. Do it in one pass. It does 10 millimeter or 3/8, close enough. I wonder if the edge of the foot is 5/8. I've never thought to check that before. Because if the edge of the foot is 5/8 from the needle, then the inner needle, then I can just go ahead and do it. Uh, these are overalls. I don't know when the zipper is supposed to go in. I'm following the instructions. Where did I even put the zipper for this? Well, I hope it's in here. I know I bought one for it, but that was months ago. That's not it. Somewhere there's a double-ended zipper. There it is. Oh yeah, I was going to measure that. That looks awful close to 5/8. That would be awesome. Holy shit, it is 5/8. Well shit, I'm gonna move the stream cart. Okay. Well, I'm doing the sewing the two bits together face to face in the whatever that part is. I assume that's the ass. Yeah, that's got to be the ass end. I have lost my fucking thing again. I will be right back. And well, I'm not even going to mute it because I'll forget to unmute it. And I'll only be gone for like 2 seconds anyway. At least the table's not just covered with random crap. Probably. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just following the instructions. Is that the next step? Is the zipper? No. Looks like you attach the bodice to the legs. Where even is the zipper? Or did I miss a step? Which is likely. Oh, yeah. Yeah, looks like I'm supposed to do the top to the legs and then do the front facing and the zipper. I think the front facing is on the table behind me. I'll probably have to switch back to the 491 and do the zipper. Or I can do it on the 20U over there, unless Gus is laying on it. Well, it seems to line up, more or less. I gotta quit putting random crap on my table. Yeah, he's saying all the notches that are supposed to line up, but the notches have actually frayed off of this crap. Large dot. Supposed to stop at some large dot. Wherever the hell that is. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, the pattern is was projected, and that's not even set up right now. But the dots and everything, the dots are still here, and it says to go from dot to dot. So, and the rest of it, the seam lines up, and the other end, whatever you call it, more or less lines up. It'd line up better if I got the wrinkles out of it. Yeah, I keep saying I should have, when I cut these parts out, I should have serged all the edges that were going to get sewn together like this beforehand, because this stuff frays so bad. Or use a fabric that's not, well, kind of shit for this. Oh, there's a notch and a notch that are kind of still there. And they line up. Yep, that makes it line up better. And you get all the wrinkles out. Let's see if I can hit a needle with the knife on the serger just for fun. Actually, I will hit that one. And that should be about right. Oh, other than that's supposed to be clear up here. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Am I? Yeah, I should be cutting off a 1/4 inch. I'll just have to run it through again. It'll just end up an extra double stitch seam, which ain't gonna hurt nothing. Well, now if I serge off the overlock I just did, because that's about a 1/4 inch wide, it'll be right. To make this pattern again, I'll adjust the seam allowance to 3/8, and I'll have to do this. It should be pretty easy to do in Inkscape. I'm gonna get that pen out of there before I jam it into my hand. Supposed to do the other side now, huh? I think so. Cool. Just got to remember to cut off a 1/4 inch or so. Doesn't have to be perfect. And this is where it's a good idea I came over here, because right here is going through part of the pocket, and I'm going to be serging through 6 layers of canvas. I think that little brother serger would have not liked that at all. This one is probably not even going to notice. I'm not sure why I turned it off. It really helps when you don't roll your chair onto it. It moved a little bit, but it still did it. I think I just fucked up. Oh, idiot. I didn't fuck it. Well, I did fuck up, but not in the way that I thought. I don't know how I managed to do that. That was stupid. But it didn't really hurt anything. These two are supposed to be serged together, not just run the serger down that one seam. Yeah, I was supposed to pin the two sides together. I just, did I fuck this up? I think I did. I think I serged down the wrong damn seam. What the hell did I just do? Yep, I serged down the wrong seam. Oh, that's the end of the overalls. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, that's looks like it surged down the wrong damn spot. And I just ripped up, or surged up the seam allowance. Yeah, I surged the wrong two seams together. I don't think we'll have a good way to show that. Yeah, these two were supposed to go together, not those, not that. So these are junk. I'm not cutting this shit out again, so in the scrap bag it goes. I will stick with what I fucking know, and that's not making clothes. I fucked up on these enough that I'm not going to bother trying to do it again. Yeah, that sucks, but oh well. I mean, I'm out time. The drop cloth don't cost shit, so. Oh, this is like the fourth or fifth time that I've screwed up and I've had to recut out pieces, and this is I would have to cut out the entire bottom and do it again. I'll only screw up so many times on a project that's not that important before I just say fuck it. And the fourth or fifth time I fuck up, that's it. Well, no, I have to. What I just threw in there, I would have to remake all that anyway because I just surged off the damn seam allowance. I don't know what my next project's going to be, but it ain't going to be those. I might revisit those another time. Or not. But I'm not unpicking that shit with this serger. Like I said, I've already had to fix some and recut parts 4 or at least maybe 5 times. That's enough for me. And this stuff you can't unpick it really well anyway because the knit is so coarse that if you try to pick the stitches out, it breaks the weave too, and then you just end up with trash. Which I mean it is anyway. It'll end up in a dog bed, or I'll use it to make pockets for something else. Or I don't even remember where I was headed. I need to remake this bag because it's starting to out of that. I made it out of that stuff, and it's starting to come apart. Probably because I've been carrying tools around in it. So I'll probably end up making it out of I just got 4 big rolls of vinyl. This stuff. I might try embroidering on this. And if I can embroider my logo on this, I might make a tool bag out of it. Because I've got 60 yards of this shit probably. Or no. Oh no, I got like 280 yards of this. Because there's like 80 yards on a roll. And I got 4 big rolls of it. I had 5, but I was going to sell one to the Bernina shop, but I ended up trading it in $100 for a bar tacker instead. Because I didn't need more industrial machines. Well, shit. I wish I hadn't done that. I've already had to cut out pieces again today. I'm not going to do it again. That's really irritating. Did manage to extend the stream out to another hour and 40 minutes. Unless I can think of something else to do. I can think of something else to do. I can figure out why the hell the brother serger quit working. How to thread that one looper again. I'll do that. So it'll be ready next time when I don't use it because I'll just use the industrial instead. What? What are you barking at, you dumbass? Hey. Oh. It's just the FedEx guy, Gus. Shut up, Gus. He's pretty loud. Max. Max isn't quite as loud. Yeah, the FedEx guy dropped off what I think is motorcycle parts. Fuel pressure regulator and filter and stuff for a Harley. It's out of my shop. At least I think that's what it is. Okay, there's a diagram on here that I have no idea what it's saying. What is this thing? Oh, shit, that's going to be easy. Is it that easy to thread this thing? I think I've only had to thread this thing once. Well, shit, if I'd have known it was going to be that easy, I'd have just done it. Where's Max? Then Gus is back in the window because that's where he wants to live. What? Yeah, I just wish Gus wasn't as loud as he is. He only has one volume and it's bleeding ears. Max, get back. Okay, in theory this thing should work again. And that was way easier than I expected. I'll be damned. Thread's a hell of a lot easier than this Juki. Actually, I think I might have just broke the thread again. Okay, yes, something's not right. I broke that thread again. What in the hell is this? One of these days I should look at the manual for this to figure out what all these things are. Yeah, it's breaking the lower looper thread. Oh, I got hung up on something. I don't even know how that's possible. I think the tail got wrapped up in something when I threaded it. Yeah. I usually, I haven't done it for this one, but I make, you idiot, cheat sheets that I keep on my machines, so I don't have to look at the manual for this crap. I've got them for, well, the machines I use the most. And the one for this Juki is really important because this thing is a huge pain in the ass to thread when it breaks the thread. And all the manuals for, well, every machine I have and most of the people that I know's machines and everything are on this laptop. Because I have like 700 sewing machine manuals, I think. Did the same thing in motorcycle manuals. I have an assload of motorcycle manuals on the computer. That might be some of the problem. Look at me, Max. There was a lot of crap in there I should have got the first time. Try this one more time and see what happens. I think I heard it break that time. I did. Oh. that wasn't right, but that's not going to cause that problem. Huh. The needles are hitting the looper. It wasn't doing that last time I played with this. I wonder if I bent the needle. It has been getting banged around a little bit. I think this is just upgraded to a pain in my ass. Oh, I don't know if these needles are supposed to be staggered, but they are. I'm not sure about this automatic threader thing. Maybe I'm using that wrong. I mean, it just shows looping it over there and then running it in. Okay, it's working when I go slow. And now it doesn't sound like the needle's hitting. It's definitely chaining. Huh. Yeah, it just broke as soon as I put fabric in it. It's not tangling up on the spool. Doesn't feel like it has excessive tension. I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's hung up in the mechanism again. I think the next thing I'll do is make sure those needles are seated all the way. Don't remember which Allen wrench that's. It works with that. Move, Max. Well, they're seated all the way. Where's the upper looper thread? Oops. Almost unthreaded that needle. My tension doesn't feel off. I don't know about this automatic looper threader fucking dingus here. Oh, it's got to be it. There's no hole back there. I guess it just goes over this, whatever the hell this is. Oh, I think I missed a step. Probably can't see what I'm doing anyway. Still can't see what I'm doing. See if I can make everyone motion sick. Just make it as awkward for me as possible so the view is better. No, I wasn't doing this part. One more time. If it breaks it this time, I think I'll end and I'll go watch a freaking YouTube video. Because I'm probably doing something stupid. Shouldn't be having as much trouble with the domestic. Because I have to rethread this freaking Juki every so often, and it's supposed to be way harder than this. Oh, duh. That would have been stupid. Turning it backwards is just as stupid. Oh. Yeah, immediately broke that. No, it didn't even break it this time. How the hell is that possible? I don't even know what it just did. Does this? Huh. I was turning it backwards because that's the way the Juki rotates. This thing is a piece of crap. That got me nothing. Oh, that's how much I pay attention to this. This has a quick release foot. I'll be damned. I never noticed that before. I got a bunch of extra feet for it somewhere. There's some extra. Okay, that is right. Oh, that probably has something to do with it. Yeah, it's been the needle thread throughout the whole time. There was a knot in the end of it. At least I'm going to assume that until I put it back together and it still breaks it. Oh, where did Gus go? He keeps jumping over my damn fence. Better make sure he's still in the yard. He might have gone looking for the FedEx guy. Shit. Gus! The hell? I think the Amazon guy delivered an empty box. That's the box I was expecting. I don't know where these. What the hell? Did they just ship me a sticker? That's some of the most efficient shipping I've ever seen. It's like sending an SD card in a refrigerator box. Oh yeah, I was looking for Gus. Get in here, you dickhead. What in the hell did you roll in? Okay, back to this turd. I think I have to completely redo these. Oh, I got them out. Because I do not remember where these go. Okay, this one's for the right wheel, I guess. I know there's an order that they tell you to do these in. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to bother to find out. I should put new spools of thread on this. These spools are like the cheap shit from Joann's or something. If I used it more, I probably would. I wanted to at least run them out, but these are kind of shitty. Because as soon as you cut them, they fray. Like they're unbonded or something. If they even bond small thread like this. I know they do on the big stuff, because I got a roll of unbonded thread for that industrials once, and that was just a horrible pain in my ass. I've had enough of that. Fucking garbage. What do you know? Guterman doesn't explode on the end when you cut it. Let's find out if this was just as bad. I think these spools are actually the ones that came with the machine when it was new, so I'm sure Brother included the highest quality thread with it. Oh, I should probably put it back together now so I can try it. You always got to check and make sure these those pins aren't broken or bent. I do know that much. I didn't need to take this clean off, turns out. I grabbed the Phillips and I'm not 100% sure why. There's a little pin in the foot too that can get bent or break off. I know this goes in here somehow. There we go. And let's see if it breaks it again. Everybody's probably watching Fenners, so I think he's streaming. I had to draw an arrow on this thing because I keep trying to turn it backwards. That ain't right. Tangled up fucking mess. Yep, it was the knot and the needle thread. That'll do it every time. Works now. So I can put it on the shelf for 2 more years and not use it. And then bitch because it worked last time I used it. Where is that blue thread even going? Oh, it's one of those. It's the straight stitch. Okay. Well, I think I'm done. My stream deck keeps turning off. Maybe they added a setting for it to time out. Oh, you can almost see Gus in the window. Gus, what are you doing? Oh, he just got rained on. I thought he rolled in something. Oh, I'm going to see if Fenris is online. If he is, I'll rate him with the no one that's here. Other than maybe Miko, and I don't know. I know there's a way to set it up so you can see that, but I don't know what way that is. Yep, Fenris is. I think I'm doing this the right way. I still don't have an end screen. I mean, that one's appropriate.